Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and honor to be part of the Club Innovation Conference. And my name is James Cronk. I'm the president of the Cronk Group, which is a consulting firm here in Canada, working with clubs of all different kinds, and also the co-founder of Golf Industry Guru. And today, I'm going to share with you a presentation titled Keeping Your Sanity While Managing Humanity. You're watching this sometime in January. I'm recording this in November. Hopefully we're all still sane by January. I'm going to do my best because it's a crazy time. And that's really what we want to kind of start off with, is just understanding really what is the new normal? I mean, what is the world going through, and what is the world all about, and how does this impact the club business? And, you know, whether or not we have a golf club, whether or not we're a yacht club, a tennis club, fully private, semi-private, for-profit, there's no doubt a new world, a new normal, and managing people and managing staff and dealing with customers and guests and members is a whole new ball of wax. And so what I want to share with you today are some things that I've experienced in my conversations and discussions with a lot of the peers that I have in this industry, in the club business, and some things that hopefully will be some things for you to take from it. So first of all, how has COVID impacted our industry? Well, depending on what you do and what you are, it's obviously changed demand. If you're a golf club, your rounds of golf have gone through the roof, but your wedding business has gone in the toilet. If you are have to deal with some closures, had to deal with certainly holding off some staff, closing down some of your services, shutting down some of your activities. It depends on what kind of club you have, what kind of club you run, but there's no doubt, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's gone up or it's gone down, COVID has impacted our industry over the last 10, 12 months, and will continue to do so as we go into the future. And I would say that it's created demand and changes to our business. But the second thing that it's caused is, I can tell you, it's caused employer's choice, is what I like to describe, in the sense that we have the opportunity to freshen our team, to expect more from our team. There's a lot of servers and chefs and cooks and staff and young people, millennials and Gen Zs, out of work, looking for work. So it's an employer's choice, which means we have a chance and opportunity to weed the garden, as they say, and to make sure that the team that we have coming back, or the team we have working for us, want to be there, and our service professionals are passionate about service, are passionate about people. I think number three is that obviously safety and empathy has become a requirement in our jobs, as leaders, as bosses. We have to have safety at the forefront, and we have to have empathy for our team and our staff and our customers and our guests about what they're going through and what's happening in some of their houses or some of their families, or whether or not a spouse has been impacted by a job, or they're concerned about their job. We have to have a lot more safety and empathy. I think fourth, it's really impacted the need for communication, specific, concise, qualified, consistent communication is required. And then lastly, I don't think there will be anybody on this conference or watching these videos or watching these sessions that hasn't been challenged to know that they have to provide some new leadership, some different leadership, some alternative types of leadership, so to speak, with regards to running your clubs. So there's been a lot that has happened. And so what I want to talk about today is really your team. How do we manage our team through all of this, and what are their expectations? And so I've done some research through the Center for Generational Kinetics, and talking about the staff and what people want. And so I want to run through just some of the basics. I mean, first of all, baby boomers, you know, a lot of our in the golf business and of course ambassadors, but they want to share their wisdom. They want to be part of the team. They want to truly be an ambassador if they're a baby boomer and they're in that retirement age and they want to contribute. If you've got some Gen X's, they want to work independently. They want flexibility in their work. They still want to be creative in what they do, and they want to make a difference. These are just some generalized traits about the different age groups. I mean, millennials are looking for mentors and coaches. They want career flexibility. It's not like just having one job from when you're 24 to retirement. They also want their job and their company to make an impact and to know the company has a why, that the company has a purpose, and they want to know what that purpose is, and they want to make sure that purpose of the company or the club or wherever they're working is aligned with their purpose and their why. And then finally, the Gen Zs and the younger generation, the people just coming into the workforce, they want multiple tasks and different roles. They want to be trained. They want to use technology. That's for sure. For them, Zoom and online training and virtual learning and these Netflix-sized 50-minute bites is what they're looking for. They want job flexibility as well, but they also really want to be part of something bigger. They want to be part of something that is going to fulfill them and that they're proud to tell people what they do and where they work. And things have certainly changed. There's no doubt about it. If you're looking at the Gen Zs and the millennials, I mean, in 2002, 72% of them had a job, and last year, 58% of them had a job. So they're traveling, they're going to school. Now, obviously, in the COVID world, people need work, and there's a lot of people looking for work, as I mentioned. So we have that opportunity to kind of seek that out. But we have to recognize that if I'm in my 50s, if we're a bit older and we know the way we do things, that millennials and Gen Zs do things differently. I mean, there's a study that shows that 62% of them would rather leave their wallet at home than their phone. And for goodness sakes, in the United States, they spend $900,000 a month on avocado toast. So it's not what I have for breakfast, I can assure you, but there's a difference obviously in our age groups. And as a manager, as a leader, we want to look and to recognize that there's differences. And I think that's one of the things that we have to learn at when we talk about how to manage people in this new world. How do we manage people? And what are they looking for from us? Because we're going to have all kinds of different age groups, all kinds of different skill sets and people. And here's some suggestions that I think you might want to be able to take with you to your club and to your leadership team. I think number one, and I mentioned it earlier, and especially at this time, we need to hire people that are passionate about people. I guess that's the best way to describe it. We I think need to make sure we're walking around our clubs with a critical eye and really having expectations that exceed those expectations of our members and our guests and our customers. I think that once again, now's the time to really go through your team and your departments and identify what people would be better off elsewhere. What people would be better off being in a different job that maybe doesn't require them to be extroverted, to shake hands and kiss babies, to greet people, to say hello, to smile, to put on a costume and to perform, and to really play the part of being a customer service superstar. So we want to make sure, number one, I think that we have a critical eye as we walk along. I think that when we're looking to hire people or we're looking to seek out those employees to find superstars, there's some things that we want to make sure that we do. We want to, first of all, we'll make it quick and easy. We want to make sure that people can apply online, on our website, on our Facebook page, and Instagram and social media, that we're not waiting 3 or 4 days. They're not waiting 3 or 4 days to hear back from us, right? That they're getting contact right away. Hey, I thank you so much for your interest. That we're able to explain to them very quickly, what's our company culture? What's our club all about? Here's the values that we're looking for in the people that we want to hire. Here's the kind of excitement or the kind of perks you're going to get if you work at our facility. Here's what we offer. whether it's a competitive hiring package, whether it's 50% of benefits or 100% benefits if you're full-time, whether it's 50% off on food, whether it's golf privileges, free lessons for staff, whatever it might be are the perks for being part of the job. I think you want to be clear about what development people are going to learn. You're going to learn about customer service. You're going to learn about agronomy. You're going to learn about how a great kitchen operates and how an efficient and safe and creative kitchen operates. If that's where you're going to work. If you're going to work in a golf shop, you're going to work retail sales. You're going to learn how to sell. And we're going to use technology whenever possible in throughout all of these things, throughout all of these messages. We want to use technology. So we're communicating with them online. We're letting them apply online. We're using Indeed or the various different types of ways to attract people. So I think hiring superstars and making it easy.